Due to my strong personal convictions, I wish to stress that this record in no way endorses a belief in the occult. Due to my strong personal convictions, I wish to stress that this record in no way endorses a belief in the occult. Due to my strong personal convictions, I wish to stress that this record in no way endorses a belief in the occult.
Super sarcasm scene. I try to call you every day. What can I say when the truth comes out? I've been working on a unified theory. If I make it through tonight, everybody's gonna hear me out. 'Cause I'm the right one on my touch-tone telephone. On my touch-tone telephone. I'm the only one on your AM radio. On your AM radio. stood so proudly, like I was going to war. Players soon appeared, and I quickly was revered. This must be what love would have felt like. Such dedication that came from miles away. With eyes so piercing, they'd wait their turn to play. Perfect patient lines, because I was in their minds. I could do whatever I felt like. You can't win me, I can't be beat. I won't hurt you unless you cheat. You can't see me behind the screen. I'm half human and half machine. I'm happy for years and years and only eating the occasional maintenance man. Only driving a few kids to madness. Maybe they were predisposed to madness. Who knows? I only want to have fun, but now they're telling me my days here are done. With a tiny little box that they make in Japan, and pretty soon it's gonna fit in your hand. It's getting lonely, it's getting hard to breathe. The arcade's empty, I think it's Christmas Eve. Someone's broken in, now they're painting on my skin. Breaking me, they're taking my quarters. Bashing in my face with a crowbar. Kicking me and pushing me over. Now they see my blood on their sneakers. You can't win me, I can't be beat. I won't hurt you unless you cheat. You can't see me behind the screen. I'm half human and half machine. Knowing what we know, knowing what we don't know. This is gonna change our world. Feeling how I feel, I'll accept the unreal. If you be my no-eyed girl. From nowhere, mankind can't go there. Too much light. Finding what your matter. Tell mine to scatter. It's alright. It's alright. From the moment that we met, I've been awake like I've never been awake in all my life. If I spoke your language, I could tell you how I feel, but your language isn't real. In every myth, there's a little bit of truth, but I cannot say a thing. I cannot say a thing without proof. Oh no. Knowing what we know, knowing what we do not know. This is gonna change our world. I might go insane if I learn to floating. If you be my no symbols on the floor beneath his corpse. Investigators said the wood was scorched when he died. When he died, they found so many scorpions inside his bones. When he died, the statues of his missing children cried. What was later found to be his blood. When he died on a dark and stormy night, they telephoned his wife, who reacted with delight. But gradually her voice began to fade to nothing, and the laughing record played. The laughing record When he died, they found a message etched into his spine that said, when he died, an endless age of untold nightmares would be nigh, and the blood would make the seas run red. When he died on a dark and stormy night, a nearby shed caught fire. It simply caught alight. And when they cleared the charred wood from the ground, inside they found a painting of a clown. He'd painted it when he was just a child, but scrawled upon the back was exactly when he died. Your body is so sweet now, baby. I'm saying trick or treat now. You know I've got to have you, yeah. You sexy sweet cadaver, all wrapped up like a mummy. I'll cover you in honey and wait 100 years or so. Your body's starting rumors of mason jars of sweetness. Who satisfied consumers have often claimed to witness some sexy shaking tumors. Oh, a sweet return to fitness. They're just $100 or so. You know. I'll quit my job the day I die. I'll quit my job the day I die. I break my back and never cry. I break my back and never cry. I'm losing all my hair, losing all my hair. I'm losing all my hair because a man provides. I'm standing on a chair, standing on a chair. I'm standing on a chair because I earn my life. I earn my life, I earn my life. I learned it from my father and I tell it to my wife. Jesus Christ, don't tell me not to hurry. I wouldn't be so worried if I wasn't always right. While you're asleep, I'm terrified. While you're asleep, I'm terrified. I see the end before my eyes. I see the end before my eyes. A marker on a grave, marker on a grave, marker on a grave. And I know I'm the one who died. And underneath the name, underneath the name, underneath my name it says he earned his life. I earned my life, I earned my life. I learned it from my father and my father never lied. Jesus Christ, better learn how to forage. Utilities and mortgage are all that will survive. Huh. I wish my life was on a graph, so I knew how much left I have to earn tonight. It burns too bright. I think about myself a lot, 'cause it's the only one I've got. I've earned this life. What have I done to earn this life? I earned my life. I earned my life. I learned it from my father and I taught it to my wife. Jesus Christ, don't tell me not to hurry. I wouldn't be so worried if I wasn't always right. 'Cause I earned my life. I earned my life. I learned it from my father and my father never lied. Jesus Christ, we better learn how to forage. Utilities and mortgage are all that will survive. Utilities and mortgage are all that will survive.
In this present crisis, government is not the solution to our problem. Government is the solution to our problem.
Are you unhappy, girl, in this confusing world where everything you earn is getting left to burn? If it were up to me, then living would be free. And I can give you that, and I can give you that. strangest dreams.
scream. Wind. Ghosts. Creaky door. Amputation. Wolf. Witch.
Is this real? Oh, the music is starting. Okay. Alright, yeah, let's just resume. That was unexpected.
Walking around with all these putrid people everywhere. You've gotta buy this. Screams a whiskey stinking vermin vendor holding up a rotten pear. But I hold on to my dollar, looking all around me. In this place I hide my face, but dirty people hound me. Market Street, I could use a bite to eat, but I don't want to buy a whole raw fish. No, no, not a blanket. Yes, it's lovely, but I'm hungry, and that's really not my favorite dish. So I hold on to my moolah, my Mozuma money. There's no trash that's worth my cash, it all just smells too funny. In market land, you can buy what's in demand. 15 years ago, wow. In market land, the world is in your hands. I'd go wash it off now. Market Lane, either I'm going insane or there's an urchin hawking book reports. Oh, that's a new one. Some old guy with just one eye selling his obviously soiled shorts. But I hold on to my dollar, looking all around me. In this place I hide my face, but dirty people hound me. Market hell, crazier than me. Gadzooks, gadzooks, you're all such crazy kooks. A bunch of flaky flukes. You're giving me the spooks. Everyone's gone funny in the head. I went outside and this is what I said. I said, egad, egad, I think you've all gone mad. Gone nuts at least a tad. It's really kind of sad. How can people so bizarre exist? They should go to a psychiatrist. By Jove, by Jove, you formed a crazy drove. And on the streets you rove. There's something that I loathe. Gore blimey, gore blimey, the situation's getting slimy, and I'm just so stymied. I can't think of a rhyme. Gee willikers, gee willikers, you all mentally ill-occurs. No, this is not a drillikers. Okay, this is getting sillikers. Odds bodkins, odds bodkins. Don't know what that means. Gadzooks, gadzooks. You're all such crazy kooky kooks. I'm tired of your mind games. I'm sick of playing Don't Wake Daddy, good sir. No more rock, paper, scissors for me. But wait, are we not civilized gentlemen here? I challenge you to a battle of knives. Knife fight, you're gonna fight for your life. Knife fight, you're gonna fight with a knife. Knife fight, a really, really, really sharp knife. Yeah, knife fight. I'm a crazy son of a bitch. I'ma cut you. Swoosh, swoosh in a knife fight. Knife fight, knife fight, knife fight. Let me tell you something, I can't be beat.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, cause I'm the king of the street.
Well, guess what, man? I'll pin you to the wall.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, your knife is way too small.
Hey, my knife is super sharp and that's what counts. I'm gonna make you bleed copious amounts.
Yeah, well, I'll be sure to thank you right after I shank you.
Punk.
Dweeb!
Knife fight, you're gonna fight for your life. Knife fight, you're gonna fight with a knife. Knife fight, a really, 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 really sharp knife. Yeah, knife fight. I'm a crazy son of a bitch. I'ma cut you. Swoosh, swoosh in a knife fight. Knife fight. I'm gonna slice you up.
I'm gonna cut you down.
I'll put you in your place.
I'll put you underground.
This is the end for you. You gutter crawling cur.
I've got a tip for you. Get the point?
Yeah, sure.
It's time to face the music.
Time to face the facts.
Time to bite the bullet.
Time to pay the tax.
Who's gonna bleed of fury?
I am a ball of rage.
You ready, sucker?
Born ready. Engage! Knife! Fight! Cut! Stab! Knife! Ow! Poke! Knife!
Hey, wait a minute
Oh,
here.
what is it?
Knives are dangerous. We could get hurt.
Hurt? I don't want to get hurt.
Who does?
Okay, well, in that case, I challenge you to a
Tickle fight!
Tickle fight, it's a tickle fight. Don't bring no knife to a tickle fight. Just bring your fingers and bring a feather, and everyone can sing together now. Tickle fight, la-di-da-dum-dum, tickle fight, tickle fight, tickle fight. Whoop-a-doo, zigzag, tickle fight. Ding-dong, doodly, knick-knack, doodly, fee-fi-fo-fum, kitten, caboodly, tickle fight, tickle fight. Tickle, 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 fight. Hey!
Yay! That was fun. Where's my knife?
I feel knotted up to date, but in a most exquisite way, like neckties or like macrame, bowlines and zeppelin bends. If you were a theremin, I wouldn't know where to begin. My hands would stay here on my chin with a hum that never ends. This suit doesn't fit me, I made it myself, counterfeitly with buttons of blue, killing me with deja vu. It's a gift for you, and I escape at last, when enough time has passed. But something keeps me as a pet, the only house that's not on fire yet. I made it when I was an architect. This is just a side effect. I feel strangely regular, but honestly, I prefer it to the usual bizarre. Damn that oxymoron. If you were a piece of dust, I'd shine a light through the busted window, and I'd learn to trust in the updraft that you're on. Click, click, autofocus, the film's in the camera. punchline. The punchline is that there is no 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 punchline. The punchline is there is no punchline. Oh, I just thought of how to change all the hate into love with the old switcheroo. Dancing in my deja vu. You'll be dancing too when I escape that laugh. When the future is the past, but something keeps me as a pet. The only house that's not on fire yet. The only house that's not on fire yet. The only house that's not on fire yet. The only house that's not on fire. Set sail, for I am like the whale. I'm on a different frequency. Salt water's my cup of tea. Literally. Look around, adventure can be found. Dolphins abound and say hello. They'll show me which way to go. I know there is no horizon. I cannot set my eyes on the ocean, the ocean. I feel a storm approaching, like seagulls in slow motion. Me and my mermaid girlfriend ballroom dance on a wave in the ocean. But keep a careful mind, 'cause we'll always find endless danger to brave on the ocean. That's just the way the ocean is. Show no fear, for on this strange frontier, monsters can smell the fear in you. That's how they know just who to pursue. We may just slightly lose our way, but trust me with navigations. I know the constellations. Well, some there is no horizon. I cannot set my eyes on the ocean, the ocean. I feel a storm approaching, like seagulls in slow motion. Me and my mermaid girlfriend ballroom dance on a wave in the ocean. La 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 la, the ocean. Oh yes, we ballroom dance on a wave in the ocean, and you can't stop our love. Yes, we ballroom dance on a wave in the ocean. pacified or Atlanticized. As it were, I refer to the ocean. See the footprints in the cave. I would follow them if I were brave to find out why there's no second set of footprints in the cave. In the attic of this house, on the wall behind the propped up couch is a door that somehow leads into the basement of this house. Well, the less you hold out, more and more will fold out. Live for the afternoon. But the more you grow up, less and less will show up. Yes, it's gotta blow up soon. If you take another look in the workings of your pop-up book, there's a secret message left there for you. Take another look. If you choose a place to dig and you make a hole that's deep and big enough, you will find exactly what you need. A place to dig. Yeah, yeah. Okay, now. Okay, yeah. Well, the less you hold out, more and more will fold out. Live for the afternoon. But the more you grow up, less and less will show up. Guess it's gonna blow up soon. Less you hold out, more and more will fold out. Live for the afternoon. But the more you grow up, less and less will show up. Guess it's gonna blow up soon. Upward he shoots by the springs on his boots like an inverted angel. We've been afraid of this terrible, strange, elusive monster for years. It seems to be superstitious lunacy, but in fact, when things go black, old spring-heeled Jack appears. I hear the sound of him bounding around on the rooftops of London, leaving the people bewildered and stunned, on occasion aflame. No sooner than unsuspecting Englishmen clever brats in college, and the Marquis of Waterford denies all knowledge, and the people in the area reek of mass hysteria. But admit you must that it is just enough to scare ya, and you scream when he draws out a handful of claws and a blue breath of fire, then disappears, leaping higher and higher, as if lighter than air. Time marches on, now it seems as though he's gone. This day lacks tales of his acts, but don't relax, for Spring-Heeled Jack still ocean, thoughts can run deep. Forget it, you wake up and go to sleep. I ask for nothing, but maybe I'm lying. I don't know nothing, but I know I'm trying. It's not for nothing that I believe nothing really dies. Something will always be something in my Our love is a great work of satire, a subtle critique, postmodern and marquee masterpiece. Right up there with the Greek, I've been satirizing ever since the first day we met. Our love is a great work of satire that you just didn't get. Every time we kissed, it was right up there with Swift, red roses and champagne. It was right up there with Twain. Our love is my personal soapbox now. A sarcastic affair, exploding with irony and burlesque. Right up there with Voltaire, I meant not a single tender word that I ever said. Our love is a great work of satire that flew over your head. Flew over your head.
I always take this with me when I travel. At home, I have a much bigger one.
What is it?
But it's my therapy. I'm still perfecting it.
What does it do?
Do?
What's it for?
Well, nothing. I mean, that's the beauty of it. No, every machine in the world is something, but not mine.
All refrain. Perfecting it from within, forgetting his own name. All that he knows is that it needs him. All it knows is he needs it. Every piston, every single little bit. The government people in black helicopters try to snoop around. So sorry, but he's the extra part. He takes the choppers down. Now there are tanks on the horizon asking what is demand. Not one of them understands. Nobody understands. 1 million years. Perhaps our fears are coming true. What does it do? What does it do? That's the beauty of it. It doesn't do anything. Doesn't do anything. Lost in solipsism, he then slowly pulls a lever which sets off a mechanism which does nothing whatsoever. But the nothing that it does negates the everything that we know because it's screaming just because it's neither friend or foe. And so we label it a menace or a grandiose work of art. From its finale to its genesis, we slowly pour it all apart. That's the beauty of it. It doesn't do anything. Doesn't do anything. Doesn't do anything. Where'd you go when you were done? I'd like to know what you've become. Your biggest fan, awake at dawn. I cry, I stand on your front lawn. It's plain to see you're scared of me, but that's not how it's supposed to be. When you're the reason I'm in town, and every piece of mind you put down. Don't you know I think you're the cat's meow? Where's the tiger now? Where's the tiger now? Bill Watterson, can't you hear me? Bill Watterson, please don't fear me. Don't treat me like I have rabies. I only wanna have your babies. Tracing lines with fingertips, I saw the signs within these strips, and through the fog between the frames of dialogue, I saw my name, and now I know where I must go to show you that I love you so. So I brought books for you to sign, and I brought shears to cut your phone line. Don't you know I think you're the cat's meow? Where's the tiger now? Where's the tiger now? towers. Don't you know I think you're the cat's meow? Where's the tiger now? Where's the tiger now? Bill Watterson, can't you hear me? Bill Watterson, please don't hear me. Don't run from me like I'm Jason. I only wanna try your face on. Definitely dreamed about something, something glowing, something glowing, something glowing. In my closet, under my bed, but mostly outside my window. Something glowing, outside my window. Something glowing, something glowing. Hello there, Spencer, I see you. Your boy, I see you. Spencer, with my eyes. You're the architect of my dreams, Spencer. You plan them and build them on blue paper and hand them to me. Then I dream them, Spencer. That's what you do for me. Thank you for that, Spencer, you prick. I'm a magician, Spencer, a furious magician. I bought a guitar for Spencer, to you, Spencer. I bought a guitar to you, Spencer. You think you're something special, Spencer? You think you're something brand new? You're old oats, Spencer. You're old, dry, stale oats, Spencer. I'm a magician, Spencer, a furious magician. You're a tall glass of water, aren't you, Spencer? You boy, precious boy. I've been thinking, Spencer, and I want your teeth for the Federal Reserve. I'm cutting interest rates in half, Spencer, and I need your teeth. I'll admit, Spencer, you're handsome, but what have you done with it? You think you can mock me, Spencer? Do you? Do you think you can mock me, Spencer? Do you think you can capture my essence and throw it back at me with humor and rhetorical devices? Well, you can't, Spencer. You don't know what I'm capable of. I need your teeth for my lovely heart's club band, Spencer. Ben Bernanke. I'm a magician, Spencer, a furious magician. Are you proud of your country? Are you proud of your country? I bet you are, you pretty little boy, sitting up there in your high chair, demanding more applesauce. You already got applesauce, Spencer. There's plenty of applesauce on your plate. I'm going to kiss you, Spencer, on the lips. Sexy little rattlesnake, you're not a little baby boy. mother tries to get me to go on dates, Spencer. You know what that's like. You know how humiliating that is, Spencer. I'm a magician, Spencer. I'm furious magician. I'm a magician, Spencer. I'm furious magician. 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 Love you, Spencer. I'm gonna spank you, silly. everything you got, every single drop. Alright, make me hip hop, cherry pop. Pretty, pretty, pretty please with the cherry on top. Alright, filled to the brim with paranormal charm. I'll have it at least 3 sexy ladies on each arm. Throw out my models and my comic books. Bring on the helpless boyfriend's jealous looks. Every day is a metric ton of ridicule and get made fun of. I'm sick of letting girls mistake me for a pile of dirt, so make me hip hop, cherry pop. I know this ain't no ordinary ice cream shop. Alright, make me hip hop, cherry pop. Pretty, pretty, pretty please with the cherry on top. Alright. How I thought brass was the height of style. Now it's got something of a steampunk smile, and it's alright. It's alright. It's alright. Sally got a dagger hung from her septum. O'Malley cut his ears off, but wishes that he kept them, and it's alright. Rooney got his skull exposed, Doug got it soon. He's gonna get scrimshot, carved on it, and it's alright. It's alright, it's alright. Do what you want with you. Be nonchalant with space stuck through your eyelids. Whoever pirates. Modify, let nothing get rejected, let nothing get infected. Mason got Frankenstein stitches installed adjacent to her eyes, cause she wants to look mauled, and it's alright. It's alright, it's alright. Johnny stuck 20 gauge nails through his feet. Donnie stuck 40 if only to compete, and it's alright. Stan tried to scarify his neck with a rope. His plan kinda failed, but it would have been dope, and it's alright. It's alright, it's alright. Do what you want with you. Be nonchalant with screws stuck through your eyelids. You're a pirate. Modify, let nothing get rejected, let nothing get infected. Modify, let nothing get rejected, let nothing get infected. Damn the clowns and the puppets with human hands, mannequins moving, my mind barely understands. Good old-fashioned nightmare fuel, good old-fashioned nightmare fuel. I turn away and close my eyes, but it's hard not to visualize some good old-fashioned nightmare fuel, good old-fashioned nightmare fuel. Damn the dolls and the robots with human eyes, uncanny valley disfigured, dehumanized. Good old-fashioned nightmare fuel, good old-fashioned nightmare fuel. My heart it beats at record rates when Stephen Candle illustrates some good old-fashioned nightmare fuel, good old-fashioned nightmare fuel. Tape logos emerged from the void, and the unearthly synthesizers they employed. It was good old-fashioned nightmare fuel. Good old-fashioned nightmare fuel. I close my eyes and turn away, but half my mind still wants to play with good old-fashioned nightmare fuel. 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 Good old-fashioned Don't mind me, I just got some problems to work out. I'm only passing through, or maybe just right out. Somehow something said my sundial backwards, tilted and upside down. Now the shadow hand is pointing time right out of town. I cease to see you when I start to shut my eyes, and I forget that I had said my last goodbyes. Quickly I reopen them and bid you all cheerio, my friend. This goes on for hours and it never seems to end. I don't remember what it is that I just said to you. I've got a noose on my back, something in my shoe. Don't walk backwards, don't be jealous. You're so bloody overzealous. unsure of what to say. Live long and prosper while the winter melts away. Sticks and stones and traffic cones may keep me safe while they break my bones. Needles live in haystacks like a swarm of tiny drones. Can't keep my extra senses charged for very long. Can't bear to tell you that you're wrong, so very wrong. Can't believe this brief reprieve is stretching outward and up my sleeve. Simply begs the question, how could I be so naive? I don't remember what it is that I just said to you. I've got a noose on my back, something in my shoe. Don't walk backwards, don't be jealous. You're so bloody overzealous. Don't walk forwards, don't be silly. You're the heel they call Achilles. Don't enjoy this private screening. This one doesn't have a meaning.
I don't wanna be the one to tell you that the world is broke, but you're so innocent you cannot separate fire from the smoke. Words drip like honey, dear, how sweet it is to hear, but not everything you are presented is as it appears. So it tells you it loves you now, driving you crazy. Oh, fingers on lips, always dance to your hips. You know you shouldn't do this. Oh, you think it's looking lovely at you, but it's nowhere near the truth. His mind is up to no good. Oh, just because you're in
Sorry about that. I had to get some stuff out of my ears. I had my middle ear. I had to like drain it.
No, you're good. You're fine.
These are the processes for treating allergies.
Eh.
I think it's almost all out. But it was hurting my ear before, so I had to like stand by it.
Totally. I understand. No worries. I've just been chilling, doing this.
It's good. Oh, these are fun.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I want to use these for videos in the future.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna make like an RPG or like a visual novel.
No. That'd be cool, but I could probably do something like that, but I just don't have the patience for it. If I made a game, I'd want it to be like an actual game, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just want to be a little bit more visual when I make videos.
Yeah, it's good. They're all the rage these days.
Oh yeah.
You gotta cross your arms with that thumbnail, make it a rant Sona.
Bruh, I thought about for like a hot minute just doing like a commentary channel, but I was like, I don't want to be swept up into all of that.
Yeah, plus they're always at war with each other over dumb shit.
Well, it's not.
Oh, this guy can't take criticism because I called him poop face. Yeah, you know, yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Especially with a bunch of stuff that like just came out recently. Like, I don't want to get into it, but like, oh my god, it's nonsense. I might tell you after stream.
They all like to trash the same shows because they're popular.
Yeah. It honestly kind of reminds me of like the shitstorm that was like the VH1 reality shows from the early 2000s. You probably don't know what I'm talking about.
No, cable.
Yeah.
I never had cable, so it's kind of not really something I'm familiar with.
My mother loved watching those shows. Like America's Next Top Model and Project Runway and stuff like that. But those were the more tame of the reality shows on VH1.
Yeah, those ladies got pretty catty though.
Oh,
you have blood.
You have no idea. So on Rock of Love, which was like this bachelorette for like Bret Michaels, who's this, you know, popular rock star. I always forget what band he's from, but pretty much there was like a bachelorette show they did for him, and all of these women that went on were insane. Tiffany is my favorite just for the lack of care she gives for anything except for being with Bret Michaels. It's insane.
No empathy.
It's entertaining. I can't lie. Because you can tell a lot of it, like, some of it is, like, staged, you can tell, but a lot of it is, like, these people genuinely being crazy.
Those are the ones you have to worry about, because they'll actually attack you.
And even then, I remember there is this one girl on America's Next Top Model that I just remember as Daisy, and she was pretty, like, out there. There was one, like, particular shoot they had to do, I remember, and for some reason, like, they had her in a diaper, and...
What?
Oh yeah, no.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, I don't even remember what the context was, but it was definitely a joke, like, photo shoot.
Yeah, see, I was saying DeviantArt.
But what happened is that she decided, because she was the crazy one, that she would just pee in the diaper. Like, legitimately. And that happened on television, and I saw this as a child, and I don't know why.
It's bad publicity, I say.
That's like the most I remember from this woman.
The legacy.
It's the legacy she left behind. But yeah, no, it's just... in my head, like, this was just the natural progression of, like, how things were gonna go on YouTube, as unfortunate as it is, like...
Just commentary channels pissing their pants, make a statement.
Well, no, what I mean is, like, people just going crazy and calling each other out for drama's sake, because people like entertainment like that.
I mean, with reality TV becoming less popular, something's gonna have to fill the void.
I feel like a certain someone that I don't want to say names out loud, but I feel like a certain someone would actually pee in a diaper for attention. I even thought about making a joke video on the commentary community, but then I knew that that would also probably catch on fire and get me lynched.
Yeah, and you probably have to deal with some people who took it seriously.
No, yeah. There's just a bunch of, like, maybe I shouldn't do that. I don't know, maybe
yeah,
if
they'd go after me for having a hentai addiction.
Oh my god. At the same time, though, it would be kind of funny just to see everyone take things out of context.
Yeah,
oh
true.
Man, you know people would have a field day with that My Little Pony comment.
Oh god. Remember what yesterday was? Yesterday was that. I'm just glad we didn't make any My Little Pony jokes about yesterday.
I know.
That would be pretty awful.
Aww. See, I told that joke to somebody at work, though, and they laughed at it, so I really don't know how offensive it actually is.
Well, everyone seems so detached these days, so it's kind of hard to tell.
This is also true.
I've never actually used Psy before because I think it's Windows exclusive.
It is. I think that, or like it just is really like unstable with Mac.
Yeah, I'm fine with Fire Alpaca and the other one.
I just like using Psy for stuff like this because it has a kind of like a cheat tool with the line art. Makes it a little easier. I wish there was like an animation option inside, to be honest.
Surprised there wasn't.
No, I mean...
It's a bannerware. So,
yeah, I was about to say...
I'm sure there's like an unofficial version of Psy that allows animation.
I mean, there are people that do use Psy for animation. What they do is that they'll just make the frames like, they'll use like the layer bar here to make the frames, and then they'll export them into like Photoshop or, you know, Vegas or whatever. I remember...
I miss Photoshop. I miss good Photoshop at least.
Oh yeah.
Like I used to use that for a class in high school. Mostly just me coloring line art and pasting my characters in a bunch of stock photos.
See, when I used Photoshop, it was pretty, It was pretty brief. Just because, like, I had already gotten so comfortable with GIMP that I had no use for it.
Yeah, modern GIMP is actually pretty decent for Photoshop
Yeah.
purposes. I mean, like the new GIMP. Like there's things Photoshop can do that it can't.
No, I mean, like, GIMP can pretty much do everything that Photoshop can do. There's like a handful of things, and Photoshop is better for animation. Like, anytime I make an animation in GIMP, it comes out a little choppy, and like
I always just use Photoshop to remove backgrounds from things.
See,
like YouTube thumbnails.
And I can do that in GIMP too, though. I used to obsessively watch free tutorials on GIMP, so I've learned how to do all of that.
Yeah, I had to look up a tutorial for how to import a brush into GIMP because, like, I was just going with the default brushes for like 5 years.
Oh yeah. I remember when I was forced to do that because new GIMP took away a brush that I needed for the comic.
God damn.
Yeah.
At least it's not like it's Adobe taking away my Photoshop privileges, because like I got Photoshop on my Mac for non-school purposes.
I see.
And Adobe decided, hey, fuck you, no more Photoshop for you.
They'll adore them in the northern ports of Spain. Every nation, adoration, freaking worldwide domination. We'll be riding on the gravy train.
And I remember like someone had like a couple years ago there was like a cracked version of like an early version of Photoshop that people were peddling online. I don't know whatever happened to that though.
It might have gotten taken down, to be honest.
Yeah, probably.
And then again, you could, I don't know. Stuff like that's a little scooty. Like it might still be there, but it might not.
Yeah. But honestly, I don't feel bad about hiring abandonware. Because like nobody cares about abandonware anymore. So.
Oh yeah. Well, that's a sad thing too. Is Sai's not even like a bad program.
Yeah. It's like the big art. It was the big art program for a lot of people on DeviantArt before CXP took over.
Bro, I remember the days of Sonic Recolors. If you had Sai, you were the shit. That was like always on my Christmas list too.
I didn't spend any money on Sai.
Yeah. I never did, just because my mom always saw the price and was like, no. Because I think it still is, like, over $100 to buy it.
That's $100 too much.
That's how I feel.
Oh, I fear the passing year did not deserve you by some devious design. Suddenly you're very near as I prefer you soaked and shivered from the rain. You have always been a delicate disaster, fine in fire and a frame. Me and you are overdue for fiendish laughter. Oh,
So I forgot to tell you exactly what kind of brushes I got for GIMP, but they're actually pretty neat, and I kind of want to try importing them to Fire Alpaca.
Oh yeah? What ones did you get?
Yeah, I got a bunch of lightning and gear brushes because I thought they might be a good component for background and stuff.
That's awesome. I don't remember where I got any of my brushes anymore, to be honest.
Well, there's a lot. I know there's a lot in DeviantArt.
Oh yeah. I probably got a few of them off there. I know a lot of them though.
I got a lot of mine.
Yeah, I went to websites that were known for being, like, safe, because a lot of people, like, you can hide viruses inside brush packs, so make sure you watch out for that, too.
Well, I haven't found any exe files in any brush packs yet, so...
Okay.
Plus, I'm a Mac user, and...
Oh, yeah, duh.
the exes wouldn't even try to run them.
It's still good advice to have. I know you also have a Windows, but you don't really do
Yeah, I
much.
don't use any on it.
Yeah.
Well, I tried drawing with like the touch screen and Paint.net like last year.
Yeah,
It's honestly kind of hard to do stuff with a touch screen.
Oh yeah, green stuff.
Like I don't know how like people who draw with their fingers on like iPads and phones, they have a skill I wish to possess.
I believe they're all sadists, but
Like masochists.
I remember. Well, yeah, a little bit of both. I remember having my laptop, and I didn't have a mouse for it, so the way I would draw is I would drag my finger on the little touchpad. Like, that's how I made a lot of my really early pictures.
Honestly, that explains a lot.
Yeah.
Explains a lot why you're so chaotic evil.
Yeah.
See, back in the day, I used to draw stuff in like MS Paint and similar programs, so I used to use a mouse.
Well, that was
the circle tool.
Yeah, that was my problem, is I didn't have a mouse. I just had the laptop pad.
No cause for fear, no, it
And
doesn't hurt. It only helps me measure how much skin
that was.
you have.
Well, I mean, I didn't start. Well, I started doing stuff in mouse like pretty young, but like freshman year of high school was when I started like actually uploading stuff online.
Wait, I'm confused.
So, I was drawing for like a lot before. Well, freshman year was the year I actually started to take my art sort of seriously, I guess. Because like I decided to start uploading it to DeviantArt that year.
Okay. I figure I was confused, because I forgot, like, I got lost in my layers.
At least you're drawing the right layer, though.
Yeah. I did realize, though, I gave myself the wrong skin color, so I have to fix that.
I was drawing the wrong layer last night, but I learned a new technique to remedy that.
Oh yeah?
I learned how to like select like the line art that I drew on the wrong layer, and I had to like I had to turn anti-aliasing on or off, but like I had to like cut it and paste it to another layer. And it actually worked.
That makes sense. I think I've done that before too. It just really depends on
like I remember hearing about the technique once, but like that was the first time I successfully had it to work.
Yeah, I think I've done that a couple of times. It just usually depends on like how far I am into what I'm doing, you know?
Yeah. But like for line art, it works.
Yeah.
A bit of line lately, but like I'm mostly just doing like a lot of sketches for all the new character designs I've got. Like I don't know why I just decided to like add a whole new city to the setting. Like I knew there was gonna be like a new city that would be part of the setting, but I didn't think I would put this much focus into it.
I mean, when you start writing about stuff, it starts just kind of like snowballing.
Exactly.
I did that with a lot of the moons around Saturn, actually. Like, I did a lot of lore dumping recently, just in my books and stuff, so I have a reference for it all.
I spent like a third of last night lore dumping. It's like there's a bunch of stuff I didn't write down yet. I tried to do that.
Yeah. It could be fun sometimes too.
Anyway, now we've got the obligatory Wretched Hive City. It's a place where all the drug lords, criminals, assassins.
See, they're all hiding in West Autotopia.
I mean, this city is on the west coast of the main continent.
Which I even was able to write out an explanation on why the west side is worse than the east side.
Wizards.
Wizards!
Damn wizards.
Yep, getting in the way. Casting their magical spells. Alright.
See, like, the explanation for, like, why that city became, like, a hellhole is because, there's basically, like, it's basically controlled by the drug lords, because, like...
Oh...
And they basically have the entire city in their, like, on their payroll, basically.
Oh. Essentially, what had happened is that, the east side of Autotopia suffered massive casualties at some point. So the entire city put all their focus towards repairing the east side and gave almost no funding to the west side. So they all kind of started to fall into poverty and it became like the slum area. That's why there's like broken streets and abandoned houses and just all kinds of crazy stuff going on there.
Like, I know the other two main cities are probably also gonna have, like, slum type areas, but I'm not sure, like, if they're gonna be as crime-ridden.
Yeah. I mean, I think every city has their, like, slum area. Even small towns like where I live in, you can definitely tell you're like, oh, I'm in the bad part of town.
The closest, I don't really think my town has that much of a bad part because it's so small.
Yeah.
There's like most like the bad people were like the annoying rich kids who somehow got their hands on crack cocaine.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, no, like, it's more or less like an entire, like, street with a couple of smaller streets, and that's pretty much the, I'll say, quote-unquote ghetto of the area. It's just a couple of roads that are known to being, like, unsafe. And even then, the most that'll happen to you is that you just get mugged. Not much really happens in my town.
Yeah, I haven't really heard much about crime in my town either. It's kind of it's not in the middle of nowhere, but like nothing really happens.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
everyone's too drunk to do anything. At least where I live.
Like the last big thing I remember happening was a big fireball in the sky a couple years ago.
A what?
So there was this giant, there was this one time when I was driving home from somewhere, and it was at night. It was not near fireworks season, and there was I just saw this giant fireball in the sky. It was just a big explosion, it lit up the sky.
That's definitely interesting.
Like, I think it was just some accident involving some kind of gas.
It could have been.
Explosive, but like, I'll never know.
Could have just been some dumb kids trying to light off fireworks or something. You know what's really
Probably
funny?
natural gas.
Like, oh yeah, that too. The state of Florida's trying to outlaw fireworks entirely.
Yeah, probably because of those gender reveal parties.
I don't know about that, but it's also been like a problem for a while because it's bad for like the wildlife around here. And like, I understand that point of view, but at the same time, are you seriously trying to tell Americans don't let off fireworks?
Yeah, it's just asking for. You know, those fireworks are gonna end up blowing up some authorities.
Yeah.
Knowing these people.
Oh yeah.
And how they are with fireworks. Like that's the last really big thing I ever happened in my town.
Totally.
Aside from Snowtober.
Oh yeah, I don't really want to talk about this on stream, but there was an incident at a bar a couple of years ago that was pretty bad. That's another thing we should talk about off stream.
Yeah,
oh my god, it's almost already 4 o'clock.
Time just goes so fast. Also because I keep waking up really late.
Yeah.
My sleep, I probably brought it up before, but my sleep cycle is kind of fucked.
Yeah, I mean, I feel that.
Like, I'm, like, 3, going to bed at 3 has become early for me. Like, that's what I'm dealing with now.
I remember when I used to do that. More like when I used to be able to.
Yeah, 2 years ago, I went through a period where I couldn't really do it that much because it was wore me out too much.
Yeah.
Like, now that there's like not much going on, I feel like I can do it. I can get away with doing it more because I have no college to worry about, no IT stuff, no job.
Yeah.
I do miss that job, but I want to wait till things are better.
I understand. I wish I was
I hope
allowed.
they'll set me back.
I wish I was allowed to go on unemployment, but the governor said no.
What a jerk.
Tell me about it. Alright. Since it is getting a little late, I'm going to probably stop in a couple of minutes, because I wanted to take advantage of the weather today and go bike riding.
Lucky. Yeah. Oh wow, it's still pretty cold over here. It was really cold last night. It was 20.
Dude, it was like in the 30s last night down here. It's gonna be 30 again tonight too.
Yeah, and Florida too. That's just
Yeah, we have
unheard of, right?
We have something called a frost warning, and that means that it's probably going to frost tomorrow night, like overnight. Which is again a big deal because that doesn't happen down here that often when things freeze over.
Well, hopefully you're able to stay warm.
Yeah, it's fun when it's cold because it's just something that doesn't happen often. So I get to bust out all my winter stuff.
You can actually like enjoy it because it's in small amounts.
Yeah.
Compared to the 5 months of snow and ice we got.
Every Floridian collectively is like, all right, time to bring out the winter for a week. Wait, alright, what the fuck is this? Why won't it save?
It's weird. You did say Psy was pretty iffy, right?
With it can be scooty with Mac. I don't know why it's doing this though.
It's the first time you use it in a while, though, right?
Yeah, hang on. Let me try to save this sprite again. Oh wait, shit. Hang on, I gotta fix that now too. Okay, there we go. Let me fix 11. Actually, I have to use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Alright, I'll still be.
Sense never seemed to make sense to me. Not the sense you administered repeatedly. Fled to the hills so I could clear my mind. I couldn't swallow the pills that I was prescribed. People didn't always like each other, did they? People didn't always get along. I read the news, but it wasn't good because the bad guys won when the good guys should. Who was it who told you that the world's not flat? So reputable sauce, can it be taken as fact? People didn't always get along, no, did they? People didn't always like each other, did they? Ooh, you know you never get to find out anyway. The game plays us for fools. You know you're never gonna get to have the final say. Don't get to make the People always looking for something they can't find. One man's fact, another's trick of the mind. People always looking for something they can't find. One man's fact, another's trick of the mind. People didn't always like each other, did they? People didn't always get along, no, did they? Ooh, you know you never get to find out anyway. The game plays us for fools. You know you're never gonna get to have the final say. Get to make the rules. You know you're never gonna get to find out anyway. The game plays us for fools. You know you're never gonna get to have the final say. Get to make the One man falls, another takes his place, who chases the wind till the end of his days. One man falls, another takes his place, who chases the wind until the end of his days. One man falls, another takes his place. One man falls, another takes his place. One man falls, another
Alright, I'm back.
That's good. That's easy. just got so many new ideas that I've just been writing down lately.
Honestly, I've been doing the same.
Like I feel like most of like the characters that are mostly are gonna be for like side is like I guess if I were writing a TV show, they'd be characters that appear for like 1 or 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Except for like a select few that like might have like a small arc dedicated to them or something.
Like, I think I remember telling you about my problem I had when I was trying to write for, like, the moons of Saturn.
You might have brought it up once.
Yeah.
You might have brought it up earlier, I think. Actually, yeah, you did bring up the moons of Saturn earlier.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I was talking about it. But the thing that happened while I was like writing originally was because Saturn used to have only 58 known moons, and I was like, yeah, that's not hard, that's fine, I can write 58 different, you know, countries and stuff, like that's like only 8 more states than America, how hard could it be? And now there's 82 moons.
Just have certain moons form alliances and become commonwealths or something.
That's kind of what I'm already doing. And I just decided I'm only gonna use half of them, and the other half I'm gonna let other people just do what they want on them.
I call it a giant walnut.
I think, which one?
Exactly. Yeah, like surprisingly, I haven't really developed most of the countries outside of the federal territories, which is supposed to be like the America equivalent.
Yeah.
Like there's a Britain, there's like a Britain equivalent, and like I'm not sure if the Canada equivalent is part of the federal territories or not. Like it's kind of, like I haven't really decided that yet. But there's also going to be some conflict going on in the Eastern Europe equivalent, which I also haven't. And then there's not Japan, which like a lot of people's ancestors are from there. But like, I'm not sure if anyone's going to visit it.
Mm.
But they are involved in like a lot of like robotic stuff, so they're important.
Yeah. So far, I've gotten, like I said, or like you said, the American equivalent, which is Ecuador for Eudoria, that is.
Right.
And then, of course, there's the bee people, which, you know, they're just inspired by an amalgamation of different socialist countries. It's not really supposed to represent anyone particular. But what am I thinking of? Oh yeah, and then there's the England equivalent that needs a little bit more development. That's where...
We'll bring it up where those two lovers from.
Yeah. Well, that's where Glycerin is from.
Maybe one of them was from England.
Yeah. The other one's an archaeologist.
Like I've only got like 3 characters from my Britain equivalent, and one of them's a nobleman, one of them is the nobleman's android bodyguard who gets captured by the drug lord, and the third's their local hero, who I haven't really developed at all. Not sure if he's a nobleman or like a royal. I just know he's someone with a lot of money.
Yeah. finish these eyes, and I think I'm gonna be done for the day.
You gotta enjoy that weather while it's still nice.
Yeah. When you get some... I got, you know, a lot of these sprites done, though.
It's pretty poggers.
Yeah, 12 is a good number.
Yeah, I wish I could finish 12 things that day. Like, I feel like I've just become like a lot slower lately. I'm still going at a pretty reasonable pace, but I feel like I work way faster getting stuff done traditionally, at least sketches and line art.
See, I feel that, though, too.
Like, that's how I used to be, at least.
Well, yeah, like, I used to be able to, like, burn through comic pages, like, easily. Like, I could finish a comic in about 6 to 8 months, and, you know...
I always used, like... I was fairly quick with my comic, but I kind of did, like, a couple of tactics to make that go by a little faster, like, not using color, or using limited color, I mean.
This is... yeah.
Skipping on details, making up the story as it went along. He had like a vague outline of what to do, but I basically just ended up improvising like a lot of it.
Fun
Most
fact.
of the dialogue.
Yeah, fun fact. Coda's World 1 through 3 completely unscripted.
I could believe it, but
The only thing that I had storyboarded out was the bleach coffee scene. And even then, the original storyboard for it was actually him asking for a noose in a tree. But I changed it because I didn't want it to be too dark.
I'm still glad we got bleach coffee. Bleach coffee is pretty.
Yeah. I think the line was specifically, I need a noose in a dramatic tree.
That's pretty emo.
Yeah. I think that might also be why I edited that out.
I wish I had like the drive and stamina to do comics again. Like full-on comics. It was fun doing that back in high school.
Comics are really fun to do. It just takes a lot of like time and energy.
Yeah, even when I was just doing like black and white pages, I still had to like map things out. Like even when I was improvising, I at least had like some semblance of a plan.
No, yeah. Like I had a general idea of what I wanted to do in every issue, and so I pretty much would just start it and then just keep going on what sounds good and looks good. And then I think in 3, I ran into like this problem where I realized I really can't be improvising anymore. And it's this whole like deleted like page, pretty much, where
so that's why it's deleted.
Oh yeah. Well, there's a page that I just scrapped because it was just gonna be like kind of that classic like demon and angel thing that like on your shoulder when Beatrice was arguing with herself to go help Coda or not. But I just thought it was unnecessary and too drawn out of a joke, so I just shortened it to her being like, I'm too curious not to know.
You could always just do like a bonus triangle where just so you could reference Emperor's New Groove.
I thought about it. I thought about just like keeping it in as like a bonus page at the end, but I wanted to just finish the comic because that was also the comic I was making during Irma.
Oh, right. That was when I actually started reading the comic.
Yeah.
I think around that time. Oh man, I'm getting nostalgic for 2017, aren't I? Again, someone stop me.
It's all right.
So I'm currently having trouble with a character design.
Oh yeah.
Like I've probably posted her a couple times. She's that mentor character. She's a robot that looks like a shark.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I'm having trouble trying to get like just her overall head shape, and I guess like some of the shapes, trying to get good shapes for like her head and shoulders and her armor and stuff.
Yeah.
She's a very different design than a lot of my other robots, because like even the more human-looking robots, like even the less human-looking robots still have like a headpiece that simulates hair, but she isn't. She has just a shark head, basically, and that's kind of hard to like tie that into like her body. Like at one point I was thinking of having and have like a shark tail that comes out of the back of her head, but I don't want to rip off Zelda too much.
Oh yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out what to do with her tail too. Because like I know she will have a tail.
Yeah. Like I'm not
and
really.
Also, she's still gonna have jet engines going out of the backs of her shoulders. Like that's something I decided pretty early on.
It seems like a cool idea.
It's just kind of hard to like get the shape of her, like the side. I also need help with the sides of her head, like the shark part of her head.
Yeah. See, I'm not really that good at designing aquatic things either. At least I feel like that. I could be better.
Like a lot of like the shark people references I looked up are like a lot more. Like they're a lot more. They have a lot more shark elements than like just a whole shark head. But mine's got like a human face like underneath the shark head, sort of.
Yeah. Totally. I'm sure you'll find something that suits her.
I'll have to figure something out. It's like I want to make sure like it's like a visually appealing design. It's like the thing here is that like there's a bunch of like other robots that are kind of based off her. Most of them are like campus security instead of like former Coast Guard. I just like the mental image of a college where the campus security is just a bunch of shark robots.
I mean, I like that idea too.
It's like I have at least two other characters who are gonna have like similar designs, and I just want to like set the groundwork for this one first.
Could you imagine if, like, just out of context, it was your first day at this campus, and you just see these shark people?
Hi, I'm campus security.
What? Mass hijinks ensue.
And it's a community college too, because like I wanted that to be like a recurring setting for Solus.
Yeah. I think it's a good idea.
Like, it's just easier to like the design looks way cooler in my head, I guess. It's like in my head, like my brain just fills in all the spaces, but like it's kind of hard to like exactly like draw out what my brain is filling in.
No, I totally get that. Like I do that too with things. Where
I might need to change her chest plate a little bit, make it look more sharky.
like I have a serious problem with drawing vehicles of any kind. And that's a problem because I want to give Beatrice like a motorcycle. I even have like a name for it and everything.
I had a design for like a hover bike a while back.
Yeah.
Like I could help you with that, maybe.
Because the way I wanted it to look is like kind of make it, you've seen Ruby before, right?
Yeah.
You remember what Yang's bike looked like?
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, I remember that bike.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Bumblebee.
I know. I had the idea to kind of give her a bike like that, and make it look sort of like a V. And I was gonna call it the Psych Bee.
In my head, I feel I'm like my brain's like just taking this old bike design of mine and just putting like a bunch of like bee stripes and like a stinger on the front. I might try doodling that.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it's like I got this idea to make like a hover bike based off this personal spaceship that my avatar had, and like this old 8th grade stick figure comic I made.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was pretty ridiculous. Like I always bring it up. It was 8th grade. I was a lot of times I like doodling stick figure stuff with my friends, and that's one. And at one point we had this culinary class, and the substitute teacher was pretty mean, and my friend and I we're always like making fun of her and stuff. And at one point I decided, what if I made a comic where we just make fun of her, and it's a Star Wars parody.
That's pretty brilliant.
The actual ship design was like taken from like some doodle I made where my friend and I we were fighting on top of the ship, and then he sent me into hyperspace, and I was like cursing him.
I had a stick figure comic in middle school at some point. I just don't even remember anything about it anymore.
I still have mine, but I don't want to dig out of storage because like I don't have to deal with all the dust. But
oh yeah.
Someday the world will know the glory of Chef Wars.
I could probably find them if I still have the old notebooks. But if I don't have them anymore, then it's probably just lost to the sands of time.
I'm just surprised and I've still been able to keep mine around.
I have a lot of stuff, like art-wise, and even like schoolwork and papers from middle school still, so it's possible that they're around.
I got stuff from high school kicking around, but I don't want to dust that off either.
Yeah.
It's just so dusty.
A lot of my stuff is also in the closet right now, just in boxes packed up.
I think that's where Chef Wars is resting until it is needed one day. But that comic was all just improvisation. I always ask my friend for like ideas and stuff.
Most early comics are like that.
Someday I'll do that again.
Yeah, exactly.
I really do want to return to comics again. I don't know, I feel like it's just I just gotta come back one day.
I feel that. You know, I can always help.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of what I'm intimidated by is like trying to lay out panels and stuff.
Yeah, I get that. Paneling is just like storyboarding most of the time, though.
Like a lot of the comics I've read have like fairly simple panels, like nothing too extravagant, except for maybe like splash panels.
Oh yeah.
Which is what I kind of did with that one drawing of a scene that never actually happened in my comic. I'm still proud of that.
No, yeah, that was a good one.
It helped that the whole most of the time I was drawing it, I just kept listening to Kill la Kill music.
Oh, totally.
Probably because this scarf reminded me of Ryoko. Like Ryoko would wear she had that red scarf in the last episode.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And I feel like that's what gave me the idea to draw it.
gonna try to do more like artwork outside of my comic. It just takes up most of my time, so it's hard.
Yeah, like I gotta start drawing people's characters again because I haven't done that. Like I keep saying I'm going to, and I never do.
Yeah. We'll get back to it in the groove one of these days.
Like I still need to draw that thing with the big three.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna do that.
Totally. You know, we're both busy. It happens. But, I think I'm gonna end this here.
That's fine.
Yeah. So I got done 13
Yeah,
sprites.
Which is it's a good amount.
Yep.
I'd say mission complete.
Yeah, I'll show them off right now. They're all pretty good. I just want to have like enough emojis to accurately express how I'm feeling at any time.
See, what you need is the secret Mighty Lips sprite that appears sometimes.
Oh my god, you're right.
Like, you can't not have
This is how I would straight up make animations when I was younger. I'm like, I'm an animator now, right? Alright. We're done with that. I'm gonna end it here. Thank you for watching, everyone.
And for anyone watching, this after the stream, butt soup.
Butt soup. Thanks.
Yeah, that's what I leave. That's what I leave everyone off with.
Okay.
All right.